Hi everyone. This week I'm going to be talking about my predictions for the Red Sox in the 2019 season. Okay, so the Red Sox recently came off their best season in franchise history. They broke their win record, they won the World Series, but now all of that passed and it's time to move into the future and see what's ahead of them in 2019. Okay, so the Red Sox entering the 2019 season have kind of a similar roster that they had last year, just with a few subtractions. So they lost, in my opinion, only two key players. They lost Joe Kelly to free agency, who recently signed with the LA Dodgers on a 3-year, $25 million contract, and Craig Kimbrell, who's a free agent right now and might sign with the Red Sox. Okay, so apart from that, the Red Sox recently. So the Reds. Apart from that, the Red Sox kept their entire roster. They they got Chris Sale's 2019 option, which is the last year in his team-friendly contract. They David Price exercised his option for 2019, which he still has around 4 years left, and Eduardo Nunez also exercised his option. So, well, this means the Red Sox are entering their 2019 season kind of the same way as their they were entering their 2018 season, only that they now already won the World Series. They have JD Martinez already tested, and he can make a big difference in that lineup. So now that you know that, I also want to say that I think the Red Sox also another thing that made them very good in 2018 was that their managerial staff was incredible. Alex Cora, in my opinion, is the best manager in baseball. I don't understand why he didn't win the best manager of the American League. So, well, thinking that, I'll tell you my predictions on what he's gonna choose for opening day on 2019, which is in Seattle. Okay, well, he said that Dustin Pedroia is gonna lead off if he's able to play that game as like his reward for sticking with the team and traveling with the team last year. But I'll ignore that and tell you like the rest of the season because like I'm not gonna say the opening day roster on that's only gonna be for one day. So my opinion is that leading off will be Andrew Benintendi because Alex Cora said that he's gonna switch up. Mookie Betts will bat second, Andrew Benintendi will bat first. So I'll think leading off will be Andrew Benintendi, batting second, Mookie Betts batting third, either Mitch Moreland or Steve Peters depending on the pitcher. Batting fourth, JD Martinez. Batting fifth, Xander Bogaerts. Batting sixth, if he's able to, Dustin Pedroia. If it's the second game of the season. If not, they'll do like last year where they switch out Eduardo Nunez, Brock Holt. They take turns, sometimes even replacing Rafael Devers for a few games. So yeah, that Dustin Pedroia, I think he'll bat six when he comes back. Batting seventh, I'll take Rafael Devers, I think. Batting eighth, Christian Vasquez, and batting ninth, Jackie Bradley Jr. Okay, I'll tell you the pitching rotation. So there are five pitchers. I'll tell them to you. Chris Sale, David Price, Nathan Eovaldi, Rick Porcello, and Eduardo Rodriguez. So knowing all of this, I won't say the bullpen because I think they're gonna sign one more contributable player to the team. But knowing this, I'll tell you what I think will happen in 2019. I think the Red Sox will 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 once again win the division in first place. I think the Yankees have a very powerful team, but they need to get used to the pressure of those players, and I think they're not gonna win. They're gonna pass as a wild card team again, and go and win the wild card and go to the division series, but they're not gonna win the division. That's what I think, and I think that because like the players have too much pressure when they first got to New York. I am sure they're gonna win the division in 2020, and maybe then in 2020 I have a feeling that they're gonna win the World Series in 2020, but I don't know. It might happen, might not. So I think the Red Sox are gonna win the division, and they're gonna end up in first place again and play against the Yankees in the division series. I think they'll beat the Yankees once again. Again, it's because of the pressure. New York, they can get as many players as they want, but the first year it's sometimes a disaster. Sometimes maybe they can win the World Series next year. I don't know, but it's not like I think they get too much pressure their first year. So the Red Sox will beat the Yankees in the division series. That's what I think, and will face I think the Oakland Athletics in the championship series. I took that as a wild guess because I think the Astros, they, I think if I have like a feeling that if you win too much, you'll stop winning at some point. And I think that's what's gonna happen with the Dodgers. They're not gonna when they're not they're gonna lose the divisions in the division series next year. So I think they're gonna play against the Athletics. I don't think the Indians are like in kind of rebuild mode, so they'll play against the Athletics, they'll win, and they'll face off the Mets in the World Series, where my prediction is they will unfortunately lose. I think in Game 7. So so now you know my predictions are the Red Sox will lose late in Game 7. The Mets are my prediction of the 2019 World Series champs. Thanks for watching. See you next week.